Okay, we're going to start with the nation. NNPCL sells petrol for 998 Naira in Lagos and 1,030 Naira in Abuja. Federal government cautions Nigerians on source of drinking water. Senate, states must comply fully with Supreme Court judgment on counsel autonomy. Innovative funding key to sustainable aviation sector. Conflicting personal interest cause of PDP crisis, says Oyinlola. Why Lagos added Green Line rail mass transit. And no party denied access to Edo election material, says INEC. Okay, which story are we starting with in the nation?
I have the Edo INEC stories. So the Edo State Independent Electoral Commission, Resident Electoral Commissioner Anubum Onwa has denied any complicity in the alleged complicity in the just concluded Edo elections. He said that it is baseless and misleading and void of truth to allege that he prevented access to electoral materials, especially the bimodal voters accreditation system, BVAS. He was alleged to have prevented the inspection of the BVAS just before the conclusion of the elections. He said that this is baseless. He said he never denied any political party or agent or representative access to the BVAS ahead of the contestation in court and to inspect it. He also acknowledged that it is the duty of INEC to grant access anytime the political parties ask for it, and he was replying to the PDP.
Okay, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Chief Festus Keyamo, is canvassing for innovative funding models, including concessions, joint ventures, PPP, that's public-private partnerships, management contracts, and other interventions that will accelerate growth and development of the aviation sector. It says innovative financing models that go beyond waiting, that this sector needs these methods that go beyond waiting for the federal government to drive sustainability for the sector. So there were stakeholders all at this particular meeting that was hosted by the NCAA. And we were just talking about the way forward for the sector. And, one of the stakeholders also mentioned that this continuously waiting for government or IGR, to do things. They can't keep on doing that anymore. They have to find different creative and more innovative ways of raising funding and, pushing it into the sector.
Okay, talking about the local government autonomy. So yesterday at the plenary, Senator Tony Nwoye, Anambra North, raised a motion that was seconded by 9 others concerning the fact that the states must comply, states and local government must comply with the Supreme Court judgment that gives local government autonomy, and also they must ensure that the Senate are able to adjust or tweak the Constitution to disallow the states from reenacting or adjusting their laws or trying to stop the implementation of the judgment in their state. So what they found out is that some states actually are using the House of Assembly to adjust the laws or to find a way to ensure that when the monies get to local government account, they still divert a certain fund to the state government for certain projects. And they're saying that they, as a Senate, must find a way to adjust the Constitution such that the local government, the House of Assemblies in the states would not be able to do that, so that the money comes directly from federal government to the local government and they have the full autonomy to do as they wish. There was a bit of a rowdy session yesterday, but eventually they had a 2-hour closed-door session, and then they came out with that resolution. And so they were going to ensure that all the states and local governments comply with the Supreme Court judgment.
Yeah, so the Lagos State, why they added the Green Line, they're adding the Green Line to the rail mass transit. They said they signed an MOU yesterday for the Green Line project, which is to span the expanse of the Lekki corridor. This was made known by the Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, and they were visited the Lagos House of Assembly, the committee in charge of transportation, went to visit them and they explained this to them. He also said that the Blue Line has transported over 2 million passengers since inception. The Red Line will convey over 750 passengers daily at its kickoff. I thought it had kicked off.
Green line. No, I think they're still
Only
doing
red line.
It's
testing.
only the blue and red. Testing for the red.
Red is
line.
ongoing.
Right, so only the blue.
Only the blue.
They're also planning to finish the blue line, which will be going from mile 2 to
to
Okoko. Michael, that's your own.
Yes, it will
That
pass
will
my-
help you. So
pass my
that comes
boss.
straight to
Marina.
Yes, fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic. Okay, moving on now to Punch. 1,030 naira per litre. NLC demands reversal as fuel queues resurface. Tinubu government borrowed $6.45 billion from World Bank, says report. North Central PDP caucus presents Damagum's replacement on October 24th. 20-year-old Ogun fund seeker drowns in hotel pool. Buhari didn't approve Emefiele's Naira redesign, says CBN ex-deputy governor. And Edo, APC PDP clash stalls poll materials inspection. Okay, let's take one story for the
Let me
break.
take the loan story. So with this recent approval for 3 new loans from the World Bank, which is the 1.57 billion from the World Bank for various projects in Nigeria, the total amount of loan this administration has taken from the World Bank in 16 months is 6.45 billion. Naira, Naira anymore. So dollar. So $1.57 billion, 6.45 total in 16 months, $billion. And in no fewer than the 16 months, they've applied for 36 loan requests at various times, substantial total of about 24 billion within 5 years now, $24 billion that all we are owing within 5 years period. These loans were taken for different projects under this administration. We have the power loan, which is a loan for power, which is $750 million. Women empowerment, which is about $500 million. The girls' education is $700 million. Renewable energy is $750 million. Economic stabilization reforms, $1.5 billion. And resource mobilization reforms, $750 million. The ones that are questioning is women empowerment and girls' education. We are girls. I did not see how it's being deployed. And the story takes it that Nigerians are skeptical about this. Some people are realistic. They agree that our resources are thin and we should continue to take loans. But other people are saying, even in the past 5 years, we've not justified these loans that we continue to take.
Oh.
Gosia?
Some people will tell you that some roads are being built and they're seeing the infrastructure. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with the review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.